up, everybody? iAnthuny here, driving to Chicagoland. It's still dark out. The sun's coming up over that way. You guys have anything intelligent to say? Into this journey, how are you guys feeling back there? Quiet, sleepy. Right here's a look at the mileage, if you guys can see. 7:55 in the morning. We have driven 164 miles now. We're still trying to get down there. You guys got anything to say?
Go Johnson.
We're in Illinois and there's so many freaking tolls around here. It's kind of BS. Thanks for enjoying the ride, guys.
The road we were going, and we'd camp there and, you know, have a fire, and if they had a little pond, we'd go fishing, and went to Niagara Falls and kind of did all that. And probably that is just a lot of fun. Just because, you know, with being in the Sprint Cup Series, our schedules are very busy, and it's hard to shut it off. You know, when you get home and, you know, your phone's ringing, you got competition meetings, you got, you know, stuff going all the time. But if you're checked off for a month-long motorhome trip along the way, it's easy to put your phone down and spend that quality time with them. And that's been probably one of my favorite things we've done.
Absolutely. Now, talking about the tracks a little bit, what would you say is your favorite track to race on?
My favorite track to race on is probably Bristol. I think Bristol's a lot of fun, a lot of action, high bank, a lot of speed, a lot of bumping and banging, and 500 laps to do it. So Bristol's a lot of fun. Atlanta's a lot of fun. Probably those are two of my favorites.
Wait, so in Bristol, what is the song that you came out to? I can't remember.
I don't remember, honestly. I had one of the crew guys pick it because you know, I had picked it so long, and my crew picked it for me. I'm sure he would know. I forget.
Okay, so talking about your team a little bit, what's the most important aspect of a team working well together?
You know, it's so important. You know, in racing, like when I started racing late models, it just, you know, I could get the cars ready and have another guy go to the racetrack, and every step up you take in racing to the next level, it takes more and more people, and at the Sprint Cup level, it takes a ton of people to make it all work. And so it comes down to teamwork and then everybody working together, and we got a great team. Bob Jenkins, our car owner, does a great job, and is giving David Reagan and I a great opportunity. And you know, we just got a good group of people. I went out to dinner. It was my crew chief's birthday last night. My team and I all went and took him to dinner last night, and we get along really well, and I think that makes a big difference.
Come on over. Come a little closer. You're walking around out there looking for something to do. This is it. This is where you should be. Like right now. That works. All right, we just sent the guy to go get hats. He's going to get hats. We're going to throw them at you in your general direction. As I said before, I throw a little more like Jay Cutler, so you guys got to get a little closer. I can't really reach that far, and I need you closer to me. And then we got AJ Allmendinger coming up. He's going to hang out with us and tell some jokes. We're going to talk about the chase grid. How is he the only driver capable of remembering names? I don't know, but somehow he remembers my name every time, and I appreciate that. Please give a nice warm welcome for our good friend AJ Allmendinger hanging out here at the Sprint Experience. You want that? You're gonna have the nice
jump around.
Jump around. Hey, there we go. We got you a nice chair, man. So we're gonna talk about stuff, and you guys feel free to be loud. This isn't one of the shows where you have to be quiet. We'd actually prefer you be rowdy out there.
We gotta get them up too.
Yeah. What's going on? Anybody?
Good job at Watkins Glen!
Okay, there. We're up. Oh, that's a good shirt right there, by the way. Good shirt.
Well, this is the kid that brought his Red Bull. He's all AJ all day.
I'm gonna sign that, and that's it, because everybody else is wearing bad shirts.
If it looks like a One Direction concert out here, Casey Kane's coming up next.
I got you.
That's why I got a lot of lady heavy today.
Look at it. Is she excited about Casey?
Yeah.
So quick Casey Kane story before we really start getting into this. So I was in 2008. I got done driving for Red Bull, and I was going to switch over to at that time Gillette Evernham. There was this girl out on the stage. I was up on stage. She's screaming, "AJ! Oh my God! I was like, "What's up? Hey, how you doing?" I come down after the show. She'd been screaming all day. I was like, "Hey!" She's like, "Oh my God! I'm like, "Calm down. It's me. I got you." She goes, "I can't believe you're going to be Casey Kane's teammate. Oh my God!" I was like, I was like, don't talk to me. Get away from me. Don't talk to me.
You can go now. You can go now. Well, this has been a huge week for the Chase Grid. You can't go anywhere without hearing about the Chase Grid. It's all about the Chase Grid. Did you fill yours out? Are you allowed to fill one out?
I don't know. I was a little nervous. I didn't want to get Pete Rose, so I didn't know how that worked.
Well, there's like $100,000 up for grabs. We found out we're not eligible after we filled ours out.
Very upset about it, actually. So.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I got into. Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to get the 100 grams?
We don't know how it works.
Okay, then no, probably not. I haven't filled one up. I got one mentally.
Mentally.
Yeah.
And this weekend's been exciting as we're getting ready for the chase. It's a big deal, and you're in it. AJ Allmendinger is in the chase for this big.
Name's right there. I see it. It's a little low on the list, but it's okay. We can.
The names have changed. The tracks and the scale have changed. The speed.
Miss Sprint Cup champion, give her a round of applause. All right.
I'm sad I missed AJ.
I know, AJ, man, you gotta come back and hang out with us whenever you want.
Part of the interview.
Yeah, man, come back every week. It's great.
We want you to do karaoke.
Yeah, I heard he's a rapper.
I know.
Well, we're hanging out right now. We're going to talk about this Chase Grid. Larry McReynolds actually filled one out the other day here when you were here.
Pig's brain.
Hey, we had pig brain for dinner last night.
It's true. It was delicious, actually.
We didn't know it was pig brain, but it was good. It was
I knew it.
Well, it was at a restaurant called the Purple Pig. Has anybody ever heard? They served us pig brain.
Delicious. I'm going there tonight.
It was good. Incredible. If you want a hat, the only rule is you have to prove it. You have to show us you want a hat more than everybody else. More than everybody else. If you're just walking in, come a little closer. If you're afraid of loud noises, this next part's gonna suck.
Y'all picked a good spot right there, though. And just remember, if you're covering your ears, you probably won't be able to catch a hat. If you got your hands in your pockets, you probably can't catch a hat. You gotta get all those hands up. Everybody, hands up in the air. Making some noise. You're gonna get my first hat. It's still pretty quiet. You got a big crowd. We still got plenty of space all over here. And you guys still have a good view of the stage. Keep coming in as close as you want. Remember, if you have a Sprint phone, you can get into our special VIP section right over here. And I can only throw these hats so far. So not loud enough. Come on, you guys can do better. Oh, you gotta be careful, man. Everybody wants a hat out there. Who want one more than they want air? Oh no! That was a bad throw. No one's gonna catch that. How about over here? That was a gimme for them, though, right? I like the low. In my head, you don't hear anything. You hear how quiet that is? Can you be louder than the car? Kelsey must love me right now. She's in the Scared? Yeah, you got it. You're all right. I still got plenty of hats up here. That was just my first pile.
film something backstage, and they kept giving us hand signals, no more car, but he kept thinking it was turn the car. That's funny. Sorry, Casey and people. Guys, he's coming up next. So. Woo! Oh, yeah. Well, no, I mean, you know. Who do we miss? Who do we miss?
Right here!
Well, listen, just so you know, some of you Sprint customers here, you get a free camo hat at the top of that ramp right there when you show your phone. Like that dude's hat. Show that hat, dude. Look at that. Fancy hat.
Oh, nice.
For those of you feeling left out because you have T-Mobile or Verizon, sorry. But you can actually go to the Sprint store right now, and they can help you get out of your contract. You can be part of our crew. You know what I mean? You can be like us. You guys want to meet him? Please welcome to the stage, Casey Kane. Yeah!
Welcome. We have a lot of people here to see you.
Casey!
So Casey, we kick off the chase for NASCAR.
Where's all the noise out there?
Go, Pack, go!
What's that?
Thing's loud.
It is loud. They're loud though.
Casey!
So the chase kicks off this weekend. Early in the week, you were in New Hampshire, breaking down the chase grid with Dick Vitale. Tell us about that. And I heard he had you in his Final Four, his championship four.
Yeah, we did the. It was great. You know, I try to go and when Jeff or Jimmy or Dale win. They've won 9 times this year between them, so I made like the first 6, and then the last 3 I just missed. I was like, man, this is too much. But all 3 of them were there, and they didn't just come for a minute. They hung out for 15 minutes, and I think they were confused how I won that night. But it was fun. We had a good time.
And how much of a support system have they been throughout the season for you?
Great support system. They're 3 of the best guys you could have for teammates, and our debriefs on Tuesdays. Looking back and then looking forward at the upcoming race, and also our Saturday debriefs. You can always pick a little bit up from them, and they're very open. And so it's been nice to kind of get the 5 team back to where we need to be, and hopefully we race them the rest of the year, race them hard, and have a chance.
Very good. Now it was very important to have all 400 cars in the chase. Talk about that importance, and then how that's going to benefit you guys compared to the other teams out there in the chase.
Yeah, it's, I feel like, for us it took us a little longer to make it in, but it's great for the company overall. Mr. Hendrick, at the start of the year, he makes it very clear that all 4 cars have to be in the chase.
Oh yeah!
So that was, it was nice to get in right there at the end. And then, I think as far as the people go, everybody building the cars, the engines, chassis, bodies, components, just every part and piece of the program, to put all 4 cars in, it gets them excited and keeps them excited, keeps them pushing hard. So we'll have my 10 best cars of the whole season will be, 1 starting today. So it's exciting, feel good about that, and I think it gives us all a shot to win a Sprint Cup.
Yeah, something to look forward to for sure. Now everybody's talking about the new format. What excites you most about it?
I like that you have to be on it. You have every 3rd race you knock 4 guys out. So if you are not on it, you're out. And at the same time, something can happen. You can have a failure. You can make a mistake and still come back if you have speed. So to me, at the end of the day, if you have speed, if your cars are fast, you do things right, you're going to have an opportunity to go a long ways in the grid.
And obviously elimination rounds being added this season. We have our chase grid out there.